Alright guys, so we're here for round number 1, and I would like to play first. Planning off against Harry Bubba. Sounds pretty good. We have a Zubera, we have a sack outlet, we have some lance to cast, everything. We're going to keep. So I had a game, I don't know if you saw my Facebook page or not, but I had a game when I was practicing with this deck where I was able to get my opponent down to no cards in hand, no permanents in play. And I thought that was pretty sweet. I was playing a Boros, a Kuldotha deck, and I was able to Ancient Grudge his artifact lands, and then kill his creatures and make him Ash and Skin Zubera his hand away. So we're going to try to do that again today, because, you know, why not? That is what we're trying to do. Alright. Island. This is a pretty nice island. There's a preordained. So if I had to guess, especially with these islands, I would have to guess we're playing against Delver. Put a card on top, put a card on the bottom. Okay. Sack this, probably get, I guess, just a swamp for now. And then we will, I think we're going to want to play this Ash Skin Zubera. Yeah, I think that's our best bet here. And then next turn we can play Grusalka with Undying Evil if we want. There's also the Undying Evil Muldrifter tech that we could possibly get off here. That costs 4 mana. So I don't know if you guys aren't aware, you can evoke the Muldrifter, and then you can give the Muldrifter Undying. So you'll draw 4 cards, essentially. Ooh, so it's not Delver. We're playing off against kind of like a Grixis control deck, I guess. What do you do with this Ponder? Chose to shuffle. Okay, perfect. Draw another Muldrifter. So now I think we just want to evoke this Muldrifter. We need to draw some lands. We need to draw some Zuberas. So I'm okay doing this. Okay. This allows us to pull off the combo next turn, which is good. The Muldrifter Undying Evil combo. I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I'm not sure how good Plagued Recycles are going to be against this Grixis deck, but we'll see. I like this card a lot. It's very, very tricksy. It does a lot of really sweet things. Okay, so Grixis Thermoalchemist. Alright. So we want like a Zubera here or something. Viscera Seer. We should probably try to get that Thermoalchemist off the table. 2, 3, 4. This is tough. This is tough. This requires 1, 2, and then 2 sacrifices if he blocks. That makes him discard 3 cards. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, actually. Hopefully he blocks. He is going to block. Okay, good. Alright, so this should set us up pretty well here now. So I can go Plagued Resalka. So he's going to read that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this Zubera Undying. Then I'm going to tap this for black. Then I'm going to activate this ability, choosing Thermoalchemist. And I'm going to sacrifice the Zubera. So he's going to come back into play. He's going to have to discard a card. And then we're going to sacrifice it again. He has to discard 2 cards now. And the reason he has to discard 2 cards is because another Zubera died this turn. Even if it was the same Zubera, it's a different Zubera. So that should be pretty good here now. Thermoalchemist, keeping Thermoalchemist off the table is very important. It's 2 cards in hand, discard a Manamorphose and a Thought Scour. So yeah, this is just a full-fledged Grixis Thermoalchemist deck. It's too bad that we had to waste the Undying Evil, but I think we're still okay. It's pretty nice basics he's got. If you watch Pauper Ponderings a lot, you know that I complain about basics from people a lot. And this guy, these are alright. These Mirage basics are sweet. Also, we've got the cons of Tarkir fetch lands, or dual lands, which is very important. Gurmag Angler. And another Thermoalchemist. Well, that's not good. He was supposed to have nothing in hand. Alright, Carrion Feeder. Alright, we're gonna Carrion Feeder. Then we're going to evoke Muldrifter. We're going to do that and that. Then we're going to sacrifice this Muldrifter, put a counter, and draw 2 cards. And that's okay. We have a 2/2, but he has a 5/5. So now the reason that worked is that with Muldrifter on the stack, with the evoke triggers on the stack, so we can sacrifice to Carrion Feeder. So it's kind of a nice little interaction that we can have. And we'll take 5 here, unfortunately. Hopefully he does not have a follow-up. He's not supposed to have a follow-up. No. How's that going? Alright. Just gonna sacrifice itself, you know, because it's the correct thing to do. Oh, man. Going down to 2 cards and no creatures in play. That really wasn't supposed to happen. Another Undying Evil. I'm gonna make it green and play Dripping Tongue Zubera and a Viscera Seer. So, deals 1 damage to each opponent. Yeah, we are going down to 13. Hopefully he doesn't have another spell here and doesn't. Okay, good. Needs to draw some lands or something. There's a land. Okay. So with these Undying Evils, we are pretty safe from any sort of removal spell on our guys. So I think here, I'm just going to Undying Evil the Dripping Tongue Zubera. Wow, he has the other Lightning Bolt too, eh? Man. This guy's draw has been pretty good. So you're going to need to make a 1/1. We are going to scry 1. We are going to bottom that. We're going to take 1. He's going to untap his Thermoalchemist. His Lightning Bolt will not resolve his Undying Evil will not, and we will take 5 down to 7. And I thought we were in pretty good shape. Made him discard 3 cards. Muldrifter. Well, we can do the Muldrifter combo now, which is nice. He has no cards in hand. So it's going to be Send first, and we're going to Undying Evil the Muldrifter. So this is what you would call a womble combo. Two cards and 2 cards. Play our land. And I think we're going to pass the turn. Now, as weird as it's been and how bad he's got us, I think we're still in decent shape. We do go to 6, though. We will have to find a way to deal with that Thermoalchemist. Hopefully he can't just kill us here. Jump with our spirit. We need to find like another Zubera, I think. Delver's not bad, actually. It's basically a free kill. Get an island. Alright, so 5. So I think we want to unearth Dripping Tongue. I think. Then we play this one. And Springleaf Drum. Shouldn't really do anything. We're going to 5. We have to hope he doesn't draw another lightning bolt. Then we just start to go off, I guess, next turn. So we have to kill this. So just make a bunch of Thalids here. This is interesting. I think I just sacrifice just the Dripping Tongue. Oh, wait. Oh, that was close. Choose this creature. Pay a black. Sacrifice. Play the Springleaf Drum. And I can probably sack this guy to draw 2 cards. Put that on the bottom. So we get 2 Dipping Tongues next turn, which is pretty good. Removal spell, we die. Yeah, I'm gonna go down with these 2. I guess this is a free block now. This is kind of dumb. I just took it. Sweet. Alright, so we need to fade. What? Going to 5. We need to fade a lightning bolt. Looks like we did. Looks like we did. Okay. Another Thermoalchemist. That's not good. Land. Not a land. Okay. So, that means what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Sacrifice all of these to this thing. To fade again, I guess. Then at that point, Boom, boom. Literally any spell kills us. Ooh, this is tough. Right, well, I think it starts with this. So now, 1, 2, 3 to kill this guy. Only 3 black. So I guess that means we need to do this. So we need to draw black off of this. Yeah. It's really our only option. Oh, there's the black. Alright. Alright. Down the bottom. So now we get to kill a Thermoalchemist. So that Thermoalchemist dies. We have to get in there for 3 again. Oh, man. We literally just have to fade everything at this point. Assume. Oh, okay. Down to 3. Now we're at 2.
So you think if they do just sanding it down and then just
Nothing. He milled us. Manamorphose.
if they decide that it's too clunky,
Down to 2.
then I have to fill.
Well, what kind of vinyl are they putting on?
Needs to draw
Wood plank will take.
nothing here.
Oh, okay. That's like,
It needs to be nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
So I just think like, because apparently like
Alright, it was nothing. Okay.
it's gonna get laminates and some initially will be heavier, and that's why I didn't think that.
Block.
yeah.
So now once again we have to kill this Thermoalchemist, which we can do. Well, I don't know if we beat another Gurmag Angler. This guy's, I feel like this guy's draws have been really good. Sweeto, Thalid. No, we can't kill Thermoalchemist. Okay, game 2. Yeah, I feel like that guy's draws were really, really good that game. Maybe they weren't. Maybe I played bad, but we want. Oh, I hate Nowspell or decks against Gurmag Angler decks. What do we want? Maybe Diabolic Edicts and no Crip Rats. I think that'll be what we're gonna do. I don't think we have that many cards for this matchup, to be honest. Seems kind of rough. I would like to play first. I guess this hand's fine. That's gonna be tough. Alright, play Griselka. You're up, buddy.
That's kind of how I feel, but somehow it's half of my problem because I started with
Island, one of those nice islands. Thought Scour. Targets himself this time.
and then if you're like, hey, you gave me what to do, I did it, now it's changed.
Viscera Seer. We get some amount of value now in with the Plague Rusalka.
Thing is like, I want to work with him to make it happen. Right? But like, so much. Right.
Harabubba. The Thermal Alchemist is a pretty good magic card, especially when you have so many cantrips in Pauper. Like, it's too bad that it's kind of found itself in some bad spots in the format in terms of where it can be played, especially in Standard. When it first came out, Band Company was a very, very popular deck, and it just really wasn't able to find its legs because it was so bad against things like Reflector Mage and whatnot. But you play it in this format where there's, not a lot of just things in general that kill it efficiently other than Lightning Bolt, and it gets to sit there and deal a lot of damage. Like, if it wasn't for, like, the Gurmag, we were fine with the Gurmag Angler, Like, that thing really wasn't the problem. So there's a Lightning Bolt. We are going to save this with an Undying Evil. And we are also going to sacrifice this guy. We're going to scry Evolving Wilds to the top. Thermal Alchemist deals us damage, and the Lightning Bolt gets countered. There's a Ponder. Yeah, look, this is insane, right? Like, all these cards are very, very powerful. Ponder, banned in Modern. Lightning Bolt, one of the best cards in Modern. And they just get to play them, and it's definitely very potent. So he's thinking over what he wants to do here. Evolving Wilds. And I think we're just going to attack with both of our guys. Yep. Probably going to block the... No, doesn't block. Yeah, probably. That's fair. Did he miss a point there? I think he missed a point. Luckily for us, I guess he missed a point. So I don't really even know what we want to draw here. We want to draw some amount of, I guess, some amount of black Zuberas for sure. It's important we get a lot of lands into play. Blocks there. Okay. Should play this Zubera. If he wants to counter it, I can unearth it. Okay, I'm okay with that. Alright, there's Thermoalchemist. Hopefully I draw a black Zubera next turn. That's really what I'm trying for. Going at me. That's probably not good for us. Yeah, deals us another damage. I don't understand why he targets us with the Thought Scour, to be honest. Especially with a deck with that many, Gurmag Anglers and stuff, you definitely want to target yourself. So Evolving Wilds. So we took a lot of damage there. Another Thermoalchemist. They just always have two of them. They can never just have one Thermoalchemist. Alright, there's the other Zubera that we needed. So that is good for us. first, I'm going to attack. I should have tapped the island there. That was dumb. Should have left up as many Plague Rusalka activations as possible there. So now he really has to think about what he wants to block with, and I don't think he's going to block with anything. Down to 8. Okay. So now we're going to sacrifice this Zubera. Draw a card and scry 1. Put that on top. Play that. Unearth the Floating Dream Zubera. Now we're going to so we just just draw 2 cards now. Draw 2. Undying Evil. Scry 1. Keep that on top. Gonna Undying Evil this guy. This guy. So now he has to discard 3 cards. I think I still want that on top. So in his draw step, I want to stop. Right, this is... Can discard at least one of these cards. Another Thermoalchemist. Keep that on top still. There's that Gourmet Angler. Alright. These Thermoalchemists are going to be pretty tough. Draw some good ones here. Another Plague Rusalka. So we need to draw some Zuberas pretty soon. So we're going to 9 here, then we're at 7. 7, we have to chump block this Gerbag Angler. This deck seems pretty good that he's playing. I'll block with the Plague Rusalka. This Plague Rusalka, we're going to keep that on top. Hold out Settlement. Play Floating Dream Zubera. Play Dripping Tongue Zubera. To try to kill this guy. 1 down to 8. Yep. Play another Viscera Seer. He's at 8 himself, so we get to attack with these guys, hopefully. He could just have a removal spell and we'd be dead. But I think if he has a removal spell, we're dead anyways, so I think we need to press him as much as possible. It's down to 3. So he's scared of our, like, sacrifice shenanigans. We're going down to 7. We just need to fade that removal spell. Okay. Ponder. That's not good. It's not good. 5 now. Did he leave on top? This is scary. He has a removal spell for Viscera Seer, we're dead. Thought Scour. Alright. This is all bad. All bad. Mills us again for some reason. Another Gurmag Angler. No attacks. Okay. Ashen Skin Zubera. What does that do? On 1 card, we're going to play it. We're going to attack. Heals to 1. We're going to make him discard his card. That on top. We're going to pass, and we're going to hope that we're not dead. Alright, go to 4. Dead? Not dead? 1 time? 1 time. 1 time. Oh, he's slow roll. Don't slow roll us, please. Stick combat. Okay. Alright. Block. Block. We're going to kill this Thermoalchemist, I think. Like that. Unless, just blocking like this maybe makes more sense than killing Thermoalchemist, because if he has a spell, we die either way. And we have the Thallid, which means we can block on both sides next turn. But then he's dead, so it doesn't matter. I think we just kill Thermoalchemist, because if he has the removal spell for this thing, we're dead anyways, and he has Thermoalchemist. So that means, choose this, pay a black, sacrifice creature. Oh, we won! That was sweet. Alright, we got there. We got a game. I didn't think we were going to do it, but we did it. And I like this configuration, and we're going to submit. Alright. The Zubera is taking down Grixis control. These Thermoalchemists are pretty big trouble for us, but I think we can win. I'm confident. Alright. Sand's probably pretty good. I'm going to keep. He's on the play. 6 cards. 5 cards. I like our chances. 4 cards. Oh, 5 cards. All right. This into Springleaf Drum. So what this does is it protects our 1-drop, because if we have Undying Evil up next turn, or we could even go Ashen Skin Zubera next turn. Yeah, I think actually that's what we're going to do, especially when we have Springleaf Drum up. Definitely makes more sense here. So now if he goes to kill our Ashskin Zubera, we have Undying Evil. Yeah, I like our spot now. He did mold a 5, so we're on a good track to be able to really get him with this Ashskin Zubera. So now I think we're going to run another Zubera out there. Dripping Tongue Zubera. And pass the turn. We did need a land there pretty badly. That's alright. So hopefully he taps low for something. Stormbound Geist, okay. So I think we should be able to really kind of get him if we can draw a land. It's not a land, but it is pretty good. Okay. Carrion Feeder. So we're going to go sacrifice a creature. Oh, wait, hold on. First, we're going to Undying Evil. I think we're going to Undying Evil this guy. Sacrifice this guy. Choose Harry Bubba. Discards a card. Gets a +1/+1 counter. Then we're going to unearth. Oh. To sacrifice this guy. Make 2 guys. And then to sacrifice this guy. Discard 3 cards. He goes down to no cards in hand. We're doing a bunch of spirits too. This is actually going to be really good. Pay black. Get this thing back. Sacrifice this. We get 4 spirits. Okay, this has got to be insane now. This is what we want to do with the deck. Alright, that was basically the best, I guess. Unearth and Undying Evil are so good. Brainstorms. Alright. So currently he has no blockers, which is really good because this can only block flyers. So I'm kind of surprised he brought it in, but I guess it does block Muldrifter. Yeah, it has to attack.
You should have seen it yesterday with Odie. He went to the theater by himself.
Alright.
Great.
So, our turn, untap, draw, and attack with all of our guys. This is for 11. And then, I think we want to, I guess we should have done this before. Unearth, pay a black. And then, oops, just cast Plague Rusalka. Oh no, we did that out of order. That was bad. I apologize. We should have sacked this and then got them both back. But that's all right. That's all right. I think we're in such good shape right now. I don't think we can lose this game. Yeah, so he's just dead on board now. That was a really, really good turn 4. Holy smokes. He gushes. Island. Vapor snag for our carrion feeder. Sent us a message. Yeah, you gave us the GGs. All right, guys, so we got there. Round number 1, Sultai Zuberas. It was a bit of a grind, but we got there. You can see the power of Unearth, Undying Evil, Asako, and then the Zuberas is so powerful, especially on an opponent who mulls to 5. So that was awesome. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will be right back with round number 2.